Hello again, everyone. Edwin Lerner back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about Pluto Sextile or Trine Chiron in a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in a natal chart. They're a little bit concise. Some people may refer to them as snappy, so what I decided to do is make another series on them, in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is if you have Pluto Sextile or Trine Chiron in a natal chart, one way it may manifest is that you may easily find the passion, desire, and emotional intensity, which is Pluto, associated with matters with helping and healing others, which is Chiron. Now, if you have Chiron in Aquarius as an example, you may help and heal others by integrating them with society more, ingratiating them, groups, clubs, organizations. It may be helping them express ingenuity or innovative ability, altruism, humanitarianism, as some examples. Also, too, another way that these aspects may be expressed in a natal chart is that intimate connections and those shared resources situations with, which is Pluto, may be beneficial in terms of helping you deal with emotional and physical related wounds, which is Chiron. Now, let's say, if Chiron is in Aries as an example, there may be, emotional suffering connected with one's identity or how one fits in with the world. It may be connected with matters with aggression or assertiveness, or taking action, doing things with little hesitation or procrastination. Physical related wounds of Chiron as an Aries may be connected with the head or the skull, as the face, I would say too, as some examples. And also, too, you may easily, balance activities associated with what you have a strong, passion and desire for, which is Pluto, and helping and healing others, which is Chiron. So, if you have, Chiron in Gemini, as an example, you may help and heal others in matters of communication, assimilating and disseminating information, expressing versatility, diversifying, being able to have, perhaps a diverse set of views. It could be, in matters with dexterity, manual dexterity, such as, through auto refrigeration mechanics, helping them maybe, maybe you're dealing, helping them in repairs with those things, as some examples, and just general intellectual and cerebral ability. Somebody, that's another way that Pluto Sextile or Trine Chiron in the natal chart may pan out is that, the same may apply for intimate connections, shared resources situations, which is Pluto and healers, as far as having the ability to balance those matters. So these aspects can indicate a good ability to balance those activities, again, with intimate connections, shared resources situations, and matters that are connected with healers, which is Chiron. Now, if you have Chiron in Taurus as an example, one or more healers may actually be a Taurus, a Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply embody the characteristics of the sign. It could be, those that are stolid, impassive, placid, calm, persistent, patient, persevering, trustworthy, loyal, steadfast, but maybe obstinate, stubborn, and materialistic as well. And also, too, Pluto-related people may be advantageous in terms of you dealing with depleted self-esteem, which is Chiron. Now, Pluto-related people covers a number of persons, and whether it's those you're in intimate connections, shared resources, situations, whether it could be those that are prominent in matters of support, whether it's moral, emotional, or monetary support. It could be people in Pluto-related fields, whether it's surgeons, coroners, those that are in forensics, investigation, deep research, psychology, the occult, which includes astrology, embalmers, people involved in recycling or insurance, as some examples. And let's say if Chiron, is the zodiac sign Cancer, as an example, depleted self-esteem may be tied in with matters with home, family life, and just being able to have that introverted time, or it could be matters of safety, security, preparation for the latter part of life. It may have to do, with just matters, connected, with one's, maybe maybe it has something to do, again, could be with a home, or family member, or one's family in general. It may be something connected with dedication or devotion, or some ability connected with the expression of unconditional love, as some examples. Now also to mentoring and teaching, which is Chiron, may be auspicious to one's legacy, which is Pluto. Now if you have Chiron and Aquarius as an example, that you may be someone that mentors and teaches, something connected with astrology, computers, electronics, innovation, meteorology, even rocket science in some cases. If Chiron, say, is in Sagittarius as an example, you may mentor and teach others in subjects, connected with publishing, advertising, translation, foreign travel, maybe even expanding horizons. Or this may be emphasized in higher education, or religion, or philosophy, as some examples. Now also too, you may easily mentor and teach, which is Chiron, psychology, recycling, insurance, forensics, or again the occult, which includes astrology, which is Pluto. Now let's say, going back to Chiron and Sagittarius as an example, you may, this may be flavored with more, exuberance, enthusiasm, expansiveness. If Chiron is in Capricorn, it may be flavored with more structure, discipline, consistency, ambition, responsibility. Also, too, there may be an ability for deep research, which is Pluto connected with astrology, which is Chiron. Now, if Pluto, is in Scorpio as an example, this may be deep research, may be flavored with more passion, emotional intensity. It could even be, with, a person may be relentless as well. It matters with deep research. And also, too, these aspects may be auspicious for Pluto-related people, helping you deal with the deepest wound, which is Chiron. Now, again, Pluto-related people, as I stated before, can be those, intimate connections or shared resources situations where a Pluto-related field, such as, someone involved in locksmithing or psychology or the occult, which includes astrology. If you have Chiron in Leo as an example, the deepest wound may have to do with one's, ability to receive attention or be praised or be lauded, or for one's efforts, gaining some kind of acclaim or notoriety or recognition for something. And also, too, these aspects can be propitious for surgery, which is Pluto connected with physical-related wounds, which is Chiron. Now, if Chiron is in Virgo, as an example, there may be physical-related wounds connected with the spleen, the pancreas, or something with the intestines, as some examples. Now, also to keep in mind, if Chiron is retrograde, issues with wounds, physical and emotional related wounds, may be more suppressed, and there may be more of an emphasis on self-healing in contrast to Chiron direct in a natal chart. Now, let's say if Chiron is in Libra as an example, there may be emotional, suffering that may be due to relationships, or being able to have balance or refinement or peace and tranquility in one's life. Maybe there were issues with negotiation or fairness. And these matters may be more suppressed, if Chiron is retrograde as opposed to direct. If Chiron is in Libra retrograde, there may be physical related issues, that are more, connected with it could be with the lower back, or the kidneys, as an example, endocrine system. That one may keep more suppressed, or there may be more of an emphasis on self-healing in those matters. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, everyone, stay.